Warm greetings everyone, thank you for joining me once again. My name is Nick and I'm a little bit nervous about this one. We're on the Super Nintendo. This is called Super R-Type, published by Irem in 1991. Well, it's based loosely. It takes bits from R-Type 2 from the arcades from 89 and adds its extra bits as well. Now the reason why I'm nervous about this, we'll keep it on easy mode, whether that makes much difference. R-Type is an incredibly difficult, I think, horizontal shooter game which I've never done that well on any system. But anyway, this has got a good intro at the start as we take our fighter across a Super R-Type based loosely on R-Type 2 but adds extra elements as well and negates other elements. Now what makes this very tricky, despite its difficulty anyway, is there's no checkpoint. So every time you die, you have to start right from the beginning again. Well, that makes it super duper uber tricky. Right, here we go. Right, I pressed the wrong button. This is being emulated. Don't worry about that message. Now, go up, down, backward and forward. There are power-ups, if I can get any, for destroying whole waves sometimes. At the bottom there, you can see, it looks like one button does normal shooting, the other button, if I can hold that down, does a thing like that. Okay, so we're going through space over a number of stages versus some strange enemy. If you've seen any other reviews I've done from any R-Type games, you'll know I'm absolutely hopeless. In particular, R-Type 3, I think, on the Game Boy Advance, I was tremendously bad when I reviewed that many years ago. Anyway, I'm not dead yet, but bear in mind, as I told you before, look at the amount of progress I make. If I die, I have to start right from the start, no checkpoints. Anyway, glorious graphics, good sound. I love that Saturn in the background there. Let's just concentrate as we go through this minefield here. Will I even get to the first end-of-level boss? Right, now remember these, you have to somehow get in the middle of them, and then we can just guide through. Right, okay. I don't think you can destroy these. No power-ups achieved so far. Ooh, that was close, almost got booped there. If you've got booped, then comment below. I'm very wary what's going to happen here. Okay. Maybe I'm going to be good after all. Right, yeah, see, look. Maybe I'm going to be good after all, and that thing comes from the top. So maybe, see, right from the beginning again. So maybe I need to approach that from the bottom section when it broke off into two. Why has it got no checkpoints? Why do that? I mean, it's so much more addictive, this game. What's that? So it's so much more addictive, this game, if it just continued where I left off. I mean, that was always, the people that love R-Type, but that was always the major flaw for me. These reviews aren't about expert gameplay, it's about seeing how you would have got on your first or second go. Would have been enough there if you want to go and play it again. Now, some people are really good at these horizontal scroller shooters. I tend to suffer a little bit. My reactions aren't the best in the world, but so I need a little bit of help. This one is just way too difficult, but it certainly looks cool, and I can see why it's a lot of people's favourite, so I can't mark it down for my own ineptitude. I would say if you like these sort of games and a challenge, then this one's probably for you. This is on easy mode, by the way. This is the easiest it absolutely gets. This is my first go on the thing, so maybe I just need a little bit of practice. As I say, if you had this game back in the day, let me know. It's Super R-Type. I think it also came out on the Wii in 2008, maybe. I'd have to double check that. I think that might be the case. Right, there's probably special tips and tactics for destroying certain bits. I've gone across the bottom this time. Hopefully that'll help me. That's them box. Good, right. Now, there's things that come up from the top, unless it doesn't. There it is there, doing its stuff. Now, what chance have I got here? Have I got to blow it up, or maybe I can just get past? Oh, man. This looks dangerous. No power-ups picked up so far by me. Well, that's giving it a bit of a bop in. Yeah, see? There you go. And that's going to happen every time. And where do I start from? Right from the beginning. Too cruel. Too cruel for me. If you've watched this far into the video, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. That helps me continue. We review a number of systems. The main thing is to stress bust, a bit of a departure from reality as we shoot through space. I don't think this game to play is a stress busting one, to be fair, for the average game player. Back in the day, I probably would have played it a few times, and I might have taken it back to the shop, to be fair, for something else, only because, as I said before, the difficulty there. I'm sure it got good marks back in the day, and it was a seriously popular game. But I hope I'm showing you the graphics and the sound, if not every stage throughout the game. There might be some cheats there that you can probably find. I'd like to go through it with a cheat from Invincibility just to see all the graphics, and then there'd be an absolute joy there. Man, I never cleared any of the R-Types. R-Type 1 was probably the easiest of them. Viewed it on the Spectrum and a number of other systems. I knew already I was going to struggle with this one. So hopefully you're appreciating the effort there. You might be the same level as me, or think the same as me. You might be a much better gamer than me and think, what's Nick doing here over and over? Or you might be even worse. You might not have even got as far as I got. But either way, hooray! Comment below. Just comment below all your favourite space facts. Kaboom! Kaspliff kaboom. Now, if you're liking your Nintendo stuff, your Super Nintendo, haven't done the NES, but if you like your Super Nintendo stuff, come on, what's that thing? There is a playlist. Am I through? Yes, I've got a power up at last. Yeah, if you like your Super Nintendo stuff, there is a playlist to get there. Oh God, I picked the wrong title. Great. Click on my username, and then have I done it? Then click on my username. That takes you to the playlist, and then click on Super Nintendo. Username, then playlist tab. Right, okay. Great, so hopefully this is number 2. Hopefully this is stage 2 and I haven't got to start right from the beginning again. Good, we finally got past that bit. Hooray! Ah! No! No way! You are joking! You are absolutely joking! I completed stage 1 and now I'm... It's too cruel now. It's too cruel. If you weren't here, I would have turned it off in rage by now. Could you believe that? I took ages to get past that main thing. The level sort of like ended to get that bit there. I got killed by that thing almost straight away, and I'm start right from the beginning again. Well, so it looks like you've got to complete the whole game on one life. Who's going to do that? Very few people would have done this. If you're one person that's found this video and watched this far in somehow, and you've completed it all on one life, then well done you. I think this ship's called an RC9 or an R9C, something like that. It needs a heavier force field, that's for sure. It's going to take this mob on. There's a lot of space to move up and down, I give you that. It moves quite quick. Continuous scroll. Looks like it's parallax scrolling as well. Look, the rocks up and above are going past quicker than Saturn in the background, so that's nice as well. So it's got a bit of style to the thing. It's been coded well. The basic level of R-Type is there. Normal gun, or hold down the fire button for a super boost. On the left it says easy. Is it really? Oh man, pity there's not a mode called Super Duper Ooper Nick Easy, that's for sure. Game over again. Well, that was that. That was it. I think it's going to give us a continue, but what's the point? What's the point if you start from the beginning again? Maybe I wasn't fully on stage 2. Maybe I had to get past that thing. Otherwise, why do the continues, to be fair? Right, there's a green planet, like a pear-shaped limey planet. Maybe I don't know, moss grows there. There's a red planet in the background, and there's a blue planet down there, and a purple planet up there. I don't know what space system this is. I don't know what all those planets are. Anyway, it's space somewhere. I don't recognise any of those star systems in the background. If you do, then comment below. It's like a big dot to dot. Hopefully, it doesn't draw anything rude. If I was doing it, it'd spell the word ah, and that's what I feel about this game. I mean, I would have seen this, if I'd bought this, I would have seen this stage only, I think. Occasionally, mind you, this is my first few attempts at it, so maybe I did get to stage 1 past that bit, and then the next bit, maybe I would have got a bit further and then it would have done a checkpoint, but anyway, you might have more information about that than me. We aim the videos to be about 10 minutes less. I'm enjoying myself. Sometimes I'm looking at the clock beforehand, it's not 10 minutes yet, I'm thinking, oh, how am I going to make this last? Yes. You know, I'm good at some games, but extremely average. But that's not why you watch it for, is it? You watch it for dodgy gameplay, nonsense chat, and a little bit of stupidity as a departure from the world. So thank you to the subscribers. Huge thank you to the members. Without you, it literally would have been well, it wouldn't be here anyway, as I struggle to survive somehow. Anyway, I'll keep going for as long as I can, folks. Thank you for your help. Members tend to go up and down. Thank you for the long-term members. If it ever went down to 0 or something like that, I just couldn't continue. Anyway, that's not like that at the moment. Well, it's on recording anyway. Right, okay. Sometimes some videos do suffer and it gets super busy, like the Friday chat and live streams. But you know, in an ideal world, if I could do it full time, I'll be doing those all the time. But anyway, I'm going to try and go through now without shooting anything. That's my challenge. See if that helps. If I'm not distracted by shooting stuff, maybe I'll get a bit further. I might have to shoot those. Now I'm through. These, I will have to kill these things. They like home in on you. Right, okay. You've got unlimited weapons. There's no real reason to hold back. But anyway, I just thought it might make it a little bit easier. Maybe. If you get caught in those explosions, you might die. asteroid field, well, minefield really. I need all the weapons. One that fires backwards, circles around the ship. We picked up one upgrade, didn't we, during the game? That was about it. Because I'm so hopeless at this, I think after my go's over, I might leave it running a bit to see if it gives you at least one of the other stages, like in demo mode, with some of the powers. It might do it, it might not, I don't know. But at least I can show you, is it worth trying to progress and get to the other bits? Because it's a quality looking shooter, great graphics, fantastic sound. Playability, it's okay, the playability is okay, it's just that checkpoint thing. I've said it a number of times, that checkpoint thing for a newbie mode really kills the enjoyment for me. It makes me feel rubbish, and you don't want to feel rubbish when you come back stressed from somewhere. You want to feel great and the king of the universe. That's what you want to feel. Right. Biff, baff, boff. Right, through the minefield again. We've been here many times before. I mean, I don't know how long it'll take to complete this game. If you're proficient, you might have already completed it at the moment if you're playing along at the same time. Think, what stage Nick? You glance at, say, what stage Nick's at? Oh, he's still at stage 1. I'm on stage 28,000. Why is he there for? Yeah, I'm not the lone spaceman to save the universe, to be fair. I'd probably be best just making the tea in the background. I'm sure that ship's got a tea room right at the back. As he's shooting, I say, do you want a cup of tea? Fred, or whoever's flying it, Wilma. I don't think the Flintstones are flying this airship. If you are the Flintstones flying the ship, then comment below. I think there's probably a Starbuck or someone like that with an equally cool name. Right, we know what's going to happen now. This thing's going to come down from the top. I'm going to try and get around it. Right, here we go. Don't shoot me. He shot me. They don't listen to anything I say. Get ready, as they say in Speedball 2. Does Speedball 2 come out on the Super Nintendo? I don't think it did. I'll have to check it out. I don't think it did, unless it's an unofficial release. I love that on the Commodore Amiga. It's pretty good on the Commodore 64 as well. Didn't come out on the Spectrum. Would have been a tricky ask on the Spectrum, I think. But yeah, come out on the PlayStation 3. Yeah, I played it on my phone as well, so iOS. Oh, I've reviewed that. I think Speedball Evolution, I think it was called. Check that one out for the phone. Bit easier than the Amiga version, it has to be said. And you've got more teams, like aliens and stuff, and robots and cyborgs. Here we go. Different court designs too. Anyway, I'm talking about another game now. R-Type, Super R-Type, based off R-Type 2, loosely. And just as difficult, maybe more so. There's Saturn again, if indeed it is Saturn. It could be anything. They're supposed to be ice rings, but they look a little bit green from here. Maybe the ice come out of a really dirty fish tank. If you're a fish in a really dirty fish tank, then comment below. Have you had a go at this, or does the water just not possible with the electricity you've got to use? Fish ain't got a very good memory, have they? They've probably forgotten that already. Halfway through timing. Right, this is the bit. This is the first tricky bit coming up in a row of tricky bits. Here it comes. Right, now, just blast it and get out of the way. I've taken a few shots. Stay up here. Keep moving. Right, I've got that thing, and I'm dead. Well, that's it. I'm not going to play this guy. It's game over. I'm not going to play it again. Right, let's leave it a little bit in demo mode. We might get lucky and see another stage, or we might not. Continue. Well, certainly not. Let's wait and see what comes up here. So, R-Type, Super R-Type, played by me, badly. Okay, so 1991, Irem, Arcades 89, licensed by Nintendo. There we go, right, okay. So this computer guy's got a few upgrades here. He's got missiles and that's it, and there's a big enemy. I don't know what stage this is. It's being played on normal mode. Yeah, see, it's worth progressing if you're skilled for it. It gets a lot more exciting as you go through. No Starfield here, I suppose, because there's a lot going on. There's another upgrade there, which I got that basically in the game first of all. Different music as well, so there's a few different tunes that play throughout the game. Yeah, I suppose, fun game. Pity you can't have two players simultaneously, that would be quite good. Not much room to work with there. I can't see myself completing that stage anytime soon. But anyway, these aliens are quite robust. Good. Well, anyway, hope you liked having a look at that game. too difficult for me because of the checkpoints, and too difficult anyway, but some people would like it. So, hope you liked it. That was Super R-Type on the Super Nintendo, published by Irem in 1991, and based loosely taking elements of R-Type 2 from the arcade game in 1989. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then by all means, put that in the comment section below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.